Let's talk about getting in early when it comes to projects, because really all else being equal, if you want to make big gains in crypto, it goes for every other asset as well. But in the context of crypto, yes, you need to get in early. That's what it's all about. You find that right project, you make sure you vet it, but then you get on top of it as soon as possible. Today, we're specifically looking at projects that are actually so early they don't yet have a coin. And this is that sweet spot stage that you want to take advantage of, again, provided you've done your research, which we have in this case. Just take a look at Ethereum, for example. At launch, the price was 31 cents. And now, even after its recent tumble, the price is over $1,600. We're talking about a 60,000% increase, not to mention the fact that the all-time high was $4,800 or so. You're smart, and you understand what I'm saying. So let's take a look at these three super early stage crypto projects. Welcome guys to the channel. My name is Maddie and this is Altcoin Buzz. I will always wish you the very best of luck, genuinely, if you choose to invest, whether it's in the projects that we discuss or anything else for that matter in crypto. But I'm not a financial or investment advisor. Therefore, this video is not official financial or investment advice. Kicking off the list here at number 1, we're exploring layerzero. And this is a project that's all about interoperability, which is a big deal to us. And together with privacy, really that's where we see the future of crypto. These are two major narratives, interoperability and privacy. And actually, layerzero is no stranger to us as a channel. About a month or so ago, we talked about the potential layerzero airdrop. Check out this video if you haven't already. I'll make sure the link is in the description of this video. Check that out below. So we know basically that there are loads of layer 1 and layer 2 blockchains. They need to be able to communicate with each other at the end of the day. And so the question is, who's going to look after that need, that function? That is exactly where layerzero comes in as a platform, because they specifically build in order to connect all those other L1s and L2s. And layerzero allows for lightweight messages between chains. Most importantly, though, it guarantees delivery. And in case that's not enough, you can also adjust trustlessness. In order to achieve this, it uses two parties, oracles, and relayers. Now, what I find interesting is the funding and backing that layerzero has already achieved. In total, so far, they've raised $293 million, which is a decent chunk of change, certainly. It's going to keep them going for a while, hopefully. And their latest round actually occurred recently in April. That's where they raised $120 million. That was their Series B. So this valued them at $3 billion. And that was also with an impressive list of backers, some of which include A16Z, Chapter 1, GCR, K5, OKG, OpenSea, and Sequoia. So some pretty big names there. And during their Series A funding, they raised $135 million. That was back in March of last year, 2022. But look, besides the strong backing, they also seem to have a great team. It's led by Ryan Zarek and Brian Pellegrino. Furthermore, the project has very strong fundamentals. And so in short, and all around, it's a project with a lot of potential as we see it, especially given that interoperability variable. And that's why it's on our list and on our radar. Coming in at number 2 on our list for today of early crypto projects that you should be on the lookout for is StarkNet. This is a layer 2 built on Ethereum, and Starkware is the company behind the project. But StarkNet is no stranger to us, just like our first entry, because we did cover it actually quite a few times. Take a look at this video here. The link will also be in the description. And the thing about StarkNet is that they have actually already deployed their token. Its ticker is STRK. However, they are sitting on Ethereum waiting for distribution. A full 10 billion of them are actually waiting for distribution. So no wonder that rumors of an airdrop have been circulating for months now. But it's also worth noting that this is not a fixed amount. And the protocol may mint more tokens over time. The team actually hasn't yet defined the minting rate or mechanism yet, but you can use the token in due time for things like staking, governance, and to pay transaction fees. Eli Ben Sasson co-founded Starkware. However, he's also a founding scientist of Zcash, and this is a pretty well-known privacy coin. I'm sure you're familiar with it. He's also the president and chairman, and other co-founders include Yuri Kolodny, their CEO, and Alessandro Chiesa, their chief scientist. And the number of employees is estimated to be around 250, maybe 200 at the lower end. So the project seems to have a solid team as well as strong fundamentals. And this is one of the reasons that it got backing to the extent that it did. And as a result, in 2 months' time, its TVL actually soared to $10 million. And with 16 investments, the team raised $273 million. Now, 1 year ago, they raised $100 million. This valued the firm at $8 billion. This was their Series D. And then in March of 2021, they had their Series B for $75 million. November 2021 saw another Series C that was for $50 million. And some of the backers are also very prominent. They include Sequoia Capital, Paradigm, and Green Oaks Capital. So check this one out. Once again, relevant links can be found in the description of our video below. And finally, last but not least, rounding out our list here at number 3, we're looking at Linea, which is also a layer 2 on Ethereum. And as of March 28, it's been officially renamed Linea. Before, you may have known it as Consensys ZK EVM. So for context, Consensys is the company behind this project, and they're also the owners of MetaMask. So the idea is that this here will become the default layer 2 on MetaMask, which is a big deal. In other words, success is not quite, but almost guaranteed. It's got some tremendous backing here as a competitive advantage. It's also a zero-knowledge Ethereum virtual machine, or ZK EVM. And this allows developers to build on it as if they're building on Ethereum. It uses ZK, zero-knowledge rollups. And currently, Linea is on a testnet voyage. You can expect a potential airdrop. However, these are not easy tasks to complete, but the rewards may be worth it for you. It's your choice. Last week, they wrapped up week number 3, which was all about NFTs. And each week you can earn points. And the idea is that the more points you have at the end, the higher your rewards should be. However, the team has not yet announced week 4 information. Let's have a consideration here of the team. So first of all, Joseph Lubin founded Consensys. He is one of the original founders of Ethereum. So I think it's safe to say that with credentials like that, he is a real crypto OG. And then regarding the fundamentals of this project, they're also in very good shape. And that's an advantage, of course, of having such a big company like Consensys backing you, supporting you. For context, again, Consensys is the project, the owner behind this. They employ between 700 and 1,000 employees. So they're pretty sizable. Let's consider the funding so far for Linea. In various funding rounds, Consensys raised no less than $726 million. And that may indeed be a juicy airdrop. And of course, it provides plenty of capital for them to keep building and to keep moving forward. Their Series D funding round raised $450 million in March of 2022. Some of the backers there included Temasek, Microsoft, and Anthos Capital. And their Series C round raised $200 million in November of 2021. This included backers such as Animoca, Dragonfly Capital, HSBC, and Coinbase Ventures.